Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. In this question, we're looking at multiplying a two-digit number, which is here, the number 23, times by a single digit, the number 6. You need to write your answer in the box here, and this will give you 1 mark in the exam. Now, to be able to multiply, there are 2 key facts you need to know. So you can use the column method, which is the traditional way of multiplying, or you could use the grid method. Now, in the exam, if it's worth 2 marks, you must use the column method in order to get a method mark. The grid method doesn't give you any marks, but if you get the answer fully correct, then you will get marks regardless. So if the answer is correct, it doesn't matter which method you use. So we're going to start off with the traditional method, but have a go yourself first. Try the question, write it down with pen and paper. When you've got yourself an answer, then just press play. Now, some people will be able to just look at it and know the answer or work it out in their head. The majority of people will need to show their working. Fantastic. So here's the traditional method. We're starting with 23 times by 6. Remember, put them in the same column. So my 1s go in the same column, my 10s go in the same column. We always start with the right hand side as with addition, and we start with 6 times 3, which is 18. Now we're going to carry the 10 from the 18. Now it's personal preferences where you carry. I prefer to carry above, some people prefer to carry below. It's no difference, it's personal preference as to where you put that 10. So we're carrying 1 and then we've got the 8 ones. Now we're going to look at 6 times by 2, but this 6 is actually a 6 times by 20 because it's 23. But we can think of it as 6 times 2, which is 12, plus the 1, which gives me 13. Now when we put it at the front, because we're putting it before this 8, it is 130 because we were multiplying by 20, not just by the 2, because it is 23. So your answer is 138. You'll need to pop it in the box to get the full marks. Or you could have used the grid method. Now when we use the grid method, we have to partition what we're looking at, the numbers. So the number 6 is just the number 6, but 23 needs to be separated into the 10s and the 1s. So we've got 3 1s, and then on the 10s I've got 20 10s. So we write the number 20. So 23 is the same as 20 plus 3. So we're going to start off by doing 6 times 20 to start with. So we're going to do 6 times 2 is 12, add a 0 because we're multiplying by 10, or all the digits move one place to the left. So that's 120. And then we've got 6 times 3, which is 18. The 2 answers you've got, if you take these 2 answers and add them together, that will give you the answer. So 0 plus 8 is 8, 2 plus 1 is 3, and 1 plus 0 is 1, which gives us the same answer we got here. Make sure you put it in the box to get your full marks, and give yourself a big tick if you got it correct. Well done. As I said, it doesn't matter which of these 2 methods you prefer to use, as long as you can get the correct answer. Now some people will know that multiplying by 6 is the same as multiplying by 3 and then multiplying by 2. Now if you multiply 23 by 3, 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 3 is 6, so you've got 69. Now when you multiply by 2, that is the same as doubling it, so if you double 69, you're going to end up with 138. It gives you exactly the same answer, whichever method you choose to use, whether you do it in your head, whether you write it down. As long as you can get the right answer and you can get there, it doesn't matter which method you use. The mark scheme says the answer is 138 for 1M, which is 1 method mark. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe, and so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.